Hello, namaste everyone. Welcome to Grad Advisor USA. We are back again with another video on one of the important topic that student generally gets confused about. So the topic for today's video is about the distinction between STEM and non-STEM course. So generally student get confused what's STEM and non-STEM course. So we have Mr. Dharma Oli with us who has also applied to Master of Science in Business Analytics, which is a STEM course. So Mr. Dharma Prasad Oli, can you tell me what motivated you to apply for this STEM course and not any non-STEM course?
Okay, so before answering your question, I just wanna add something on it. So before you understand the clear distinction between the STEM and non-STEM course, you need to figure out what STEM stands for. So it is the acronym of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So if you are from one of these backgrounds, you will be getting different kind of benefits.
So, Mr. Dharma Oli, like, can you elaborate more about like what are the benefits of STEM course?
Okay, Saurabh. So there are multiple benefits that you can get from enrolling into the STEM course, particularly in the territory of USA and the different kind of universities. The first benefit that I should not forget about mentioning here is OPT. In general, the kind of courses that you are gonna obtain in the USA have 1 year of OPT, optional practical training
Okay.
period. So 1 year for every other kind of courses.
So the every courses you enroll in USA as an international student, so you get 1 year of OPT, optional practical training.
Yeah, exactly. You are right about it. But if you are students representing the STEM kind of background, you will have the optional 2 years to make kind of extension. So you will have that kind of flexibility.
So if I enroll in any STEM course, uh, I have a benefit to extend my OPT of 1 year
2 3 years.
to 3 years.
Okay, so that is the number one benefit that you are going to get from the STEM course.
Okay.
And the another thing is that, so if you want to pursue a certain kind of program, then you need to check whether you are gonna sell yourself into the market or not. That's very important. You need to understand that kind of fact. And if you look at the scenario of USA, there are many job opportunities for the STEM course. So there are more demands rather than the supply. Universities are not being able to deliver the kind of requirement that the company is asking for them, right? So because of that particular factor, you are tend to get more salaries.
Okay,
And
so
you, yeah.
so generally, if you are a student of STEM course, then you will get like more salary than
More,
a non-STEM student.
yeah, and you will have an easy access to find the right job for you.
Okay.
Okay, that is the number two benefit. And the third benefit is you will have a better career opportunities. And it's not like that, right? Enrolling into one particular organization is not sufficient. So, what kind of career opportunities that you are going to get from that organization is very important, right? So, that is the number three benefit that you are going to get. So, there are plenty of benefits. I think it will take 1 to 3 hours talking about the STEM course alone. But
So, like, can you? I have another doubt about this STEM course. Like, some universities provide certain course which are of STEM course, but
okay.
another university are providing the same course which is a non-STEM course. So, can
Okay.
you elaborate more about this?
Okay, that's happening in the USA. You are right about it.
So, I had a confusion. Like, some universities providing. See, I have a brother who is interested in pursuing an MBA degree in
Yeah.
USA,
Okay.
and I have been searching on his behalf, and I found that some universities provide MBA as a STEM course, and some universities are providing MBA as a non-STEM course. So I was in really confusion whether the MBA degree is a STEM course or a non-STEM course. Can you elaborate more about this?
Okay, so that is one of the thing happening in the USA, right? So you need to get a clear information regarding this issue. There are many universities who tag MBA as a STEM course, and there are another kind of universities would tag MBA as a non-STEM course. That happens because so in MBA they attach the analytics part, and once they attach the analytics parts within the MBA, they are going to consider that subject matter as a STEM course. If they are not going to attach, then they are gonna refer that particular subject matter as a non-STEM course.
So they generally like add a curriculum
Yeah.
for
So
an analytics as well.
yeah. So before deciding whether that particular subject is analytics, sorry, STEM or non-STEM, you need to check out the curriculum as well, because you will be getting the difference between the curriculum out there. So that happens, or that's a very genuine question, and you tend to get many confusion on this part. I think I have made a clear distinction on that part. Okay.
So the one main benefit you talk about was the you can extend your 1 year OPT
Okay.
to like 2 more years,
Yeah.
which will be like in total it will be like 3 years of optional practical training.
Yeah.
So that's one of the main benefit
Yeah.
of a STEM course.
So why that is beneficial is, so you are representing from Nepali culture, right?
Okay.
So you are not familiar with the US culture, and within a 1 year of time, you wouldn't be able to figure out the right job for you. And
Yeah.
in that particular situation, if you have a 3 years of time, then you tend to get familiar with the environment, and at the end of the day, you will be able to figure out the right job for you. Because in terms of work, you do not need to get stressed, right? So that is a clear thing. So because of particular thing, I have already enrolled in the Master of Science in Business Analytics. So that is one of the attractions that I consider the most. And second thing, as I talked earlier, is the kind of career opportunities and the kind of opportunity that you get to sell yourself into the ready-made market.
So I have already talked so many things about STEM course. Like, and there are many viewers who have talked about non-STEM course as well, like whether they should pursue a non-STEM course or not. Like, what are the courses that are provided in non-STEM course? So can you elaborate more on this part?
Okay, so that's as I already said that I have enrolled into the Master of Science in Business Analytics, which is a STEM course. It will be a kind of complex job for me to elaborate on this aspect. But if I have to talk about non-STEM course, you need to get a tentative ideas that what are the different subjects that come under non-STEM courses. So I'm going to talk some here. The first one is psychology, and the second one is business, communication, English, history, political science, sociology, and philosophy. These subjects are considered the non-STEM courses in the territory of USA. So talking about the disadvantages of the non-STEM courses, so there are many, because these courses have been offered from centuries to centuries. There are already too many people working for this kind of jobs. You will not be getting any kind of job opportunities, right? That is the complex. So if you are somebody representing from Nepal and thinking of making a career into the United States of America, and if you are already deciding to go for the non-STEM course, that's going to be a big challenge for you. How to sell yourself into the ready-made market, and that is one of the disadvantages.
So I've also heard like non-STEM course have a really small job market. So
So
is it right?
yeah, so this is a very genuine fact, Saurabh, because we need to understand before we talk about the job market, we need to understand the situation where the market is going, right? Where the market is directing. At this point of time, we are totally acknowledged by the fact that market is associated with the technology, right? So they do not want to hire people so who belong to the traditional kind of background,
Okay.
right? So because of particular aspect, there are fewer job opportunities into the market, right?
So, but what if someone is really interested in career that is that is of a non-STEM course? So whether they should pursue this course or not? Like if someone is really interested in those non-STEM courses.
I think before looking into the advantages and disadvantages, your passion is very important, right?
Okay, yeah.
You should follow your passion, and if you feel that you can do much better on that particular thing, with 1 year of time would be more than sufficient, Saurabh, to get a job, to settle yourself into the market. But right, so there definitely certain kind of limitations in the non-STEM courses. But if you still want to make a career on this, it's not like that you should not do this. You can do this. You will have the opportunity to make your course as a STEM course once you enroll into the master's degree. You will have that kind of opportunity. If you are somebody trying to pursue the undergrad program in a non-STEM course and thinking of making a kind of career, or thinking of making a big transition, then you can definitely enroll into the subjects so that are primarily associated with the STEM courses. So
Okay, so generally, what you are trying to say is that if you are a business undergraduate student,
yeah,
you can go for some non-STEM courses like BBA,
yeah,
which is a non-STEM course, and
yeah,
after completing those BBA course, you
yeah,
can directly enroll in a master program in
yeah,
business school.
yeah,
So
exactly.
generally, business school does have STEM courses available.
Yeah. At some point of time, I wanted to do MBA from the kind of top university,
Okay.
which is a non-STEM course, right?
Yeah.
So if you look at the job market of USA, there are people who are getting much salary from the non-STEM courses as well. It's not like that they're not getting the jobs. They're getting it, but the kind of opportunities, the kind of placement you will be getting after the graduation is very less. You need to compete with so many people. As I already talked about the different kind of subjects that come under non-STEM courses, so you are gonna compete with those students because of particular factor. So this non-STEM course market has been a kind of competitive but less demanding. So that is the reason. So sort of.
So So thank you, Mr. Dharma Prasad Oli. It was a really helpful session. So we learned so many things about STEM and non-STEM courses.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys also find it really helpful. So if you want to learn more about those similar topics, stay tuned with us, stay connected with us, and kindly subscribe to our channel.